Oh yeah. Is this somebody's house back here? There's no road here on Gaia. Jeez, man. So, like, you would have to, I mean, somebody, owns this land. Whoa, look at that, foundation up there.
Yeah, I saw that in a video and I missed it every time I've been up here. Apparently that's a fairly significant one from the Big Hill days.
Are we in, like, the Mink Hill area? I don't think so, right?
Really, we're kind of not far, but we're not really that close to it. We're over in the upper Hillsborough area.
open the hood and like place it. But I mean, now that I have a longer hose, it's not that bad. Another extremely interesting conversation we're having while on the radios in the Jeeps driving through the woods. I swear we are the biggest group of off-road nerds there are. Well, actually, it probably will, but you won't have to run it as long.
The other manufacturer, the one I kept, they say, like, don't do it individually, and if you do, don't run it for longer than, like, 10 minutes or something like that. It'll burn itself up. And how hot they get, I believe it.
Yeah, I do too. So basically, you have to have a multi-tire.
Not necessarily. If you do a tire by tire, you just want to do it relatively quickly. Don't let it run too long. And it's just a duty cycle thing. It's like, run it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes off.
What PSI do you deflate your tires to when you're going off-roading? And if you do, what pump do you use to pump them back up? Tell us in the comments below.
Like my 2-tire thing, I think handles it just fine.
Oh yeah, it works great with the 2-tire thing.
Worried about doing tire for tire with that thing for sure. Like I said, probably don't let it run away. Like when you're done the tire, the thing will never shut off, and that little thing will probably get up to like 200 psi.
That's so weird that one is more money than the other, even though they're the same.
Yeah, mine has a pressure switch in it, so once it gets up, like if I disconnect mine, it'll shut itself off. So it is a nicer feature, but it made it way more expensive.
No wheeled vehicle of any kind.
To the left, right?
I think so.
As soon as you guys get tires up here, this is the point of no return. There's fucking no way you're turning anything around on the strip.
Well, that's good. Who the hell am I kidding? I'm shitting bricks. It definitely seems slippery too. Sometimes, no matter how much you prepare, weather conditions can change the outcome and the strategy of any road.
Might have to bump it.
I definitely sound a little nervous right here. I'm always a little nervous when I'm doing something new that seems a little bit more challenging, but it's never too much that you feel like you can't do it. Sometimes you just have to face your fears. Dude, if you can't get up this, how the hell are we going to get up that?
Yeah, bump your way onto it and then bump your way off of it. The 3 pedals back there may have a issue with that one though. Well, the way he's small, we'll probably go right around it.
This may not have been very smart.
Positive vibes, my man. We're getting right over this fucker.
Okay, you're right.
You got 35, I got 33. You should be able to bounce right up and over that thing.
He's 100% correct. You're never, ever, ever supposed to think negatively, because it just doesn't help. Being positive, and I'm always very, very thankful that I have someone like Jeremy that is always very positive when coming to these larger obstacles. Oh, fuck. What do I have in front of me here?
I'm coming up.
So it's raining. That makes the rocks slick. Throw on the added challenge of wet leaves and a tiny bit of ice, and those are the weather conditions that we are trying to climb over giant boulders in Jeeps in.
What you have is a long wheelbase fucker. You got a big rock there and a big rock there, so you got to bump up and then bump off. So right now, if you're going to forward, nail it and bounce up, but keep your foot ready to brake.
I know what you mean. My front tire off the ground.
No. Just bump up. That's fucking digging to China. Let's back up. We'll do something different. It was a bump up, bump down, but he fucking dug out in front of the rock.
Of course I did. Turbo sounds
It's not
cool
like
though.
Backing your shit on anything kind of trouble.
1, 2, 3. Whoa.
Yeah.
What if I just goose it right here?
See that holy duck?
Oh, wow.
See a packet full of rocks to the duck in China.
You don't think I should just goose it?
Those are no fucking rocks.
There's no fucking. Well, there's rocks.
Rocks that will move.
Yeah. Well, even if you did like.
Hold on. Am I gonna smack something?
Nah.
All right.
We want to pack this hole because it wasn't that bad, and then you spun a lot, and it dug down like pretty close to a foot.
This is the perfect opportunity to tell you about our new 501c3 charity that plants a tree in every hole dug by a tire. Anytime a tire in the woods digs a hole, we will plant a tree. And at the holiday season event, we will plant 2 trees for your donation of a hole dug by a Jeep tire. Thank you so much for considering our charity.
Stop.
Why was I gonna stop?
Because I thought you were going to nail that rock. On Saturday, I nailed that, or Sunday, I nailed that rock, and my truck stopped solid. So I thought you were.
Made it.
Fuck you, Sean. Fuck you.
You can fit around it?
What the fuck was your problem?
We don't have the wheelbase.
Listen to that smug little laugh. Oh, we're filming it.
There, we came all the way out here in the rain. We gotta get it.
Not that attitude. Watch out for rock. I'm good.
Really? Wow. Fuck. Dude, I'm scared. Yeah.
Yeah, so you want to aim for like the driver's side tire about this rock, and when you think you're about to hit it, it turns. That's what I do.
I'm not gonna flip over.
No, you got if you start skipping and going that way, you're gonna want to stop and back up because it's getting that crack. You'll get iffy. But no, you're not gonna roll backwards or anything. It's just
There is something very unsettling about staring up at the sky out your windshield.
back off when you're down.
I'm not grabbing it.
Flip it over this way. And do that again. Just a little bit wrong. You gotta overcome that bottom fire.
It's just scary. I'm a pussy. I keep telling you guys that.
Hey, not bad, not bad. You got it. You'll make it.
Fuck yes! Holy shit. The whole internet's gonna make fun of me now because it said I was scared, but I don't care. I was.
Intimidating the first time.
Dude, it was. I get it now, though. I see exactly what you're saying. Because when you're in the cockpit, it's hard to manage.
And you can't see shit.
You can't see anything, so you're just basically on guess. But really,
It's
What-
this. This is what you gotta watch out for.
right.
You get your wheels in that crash.
Look how close I was. was nerve-wracking. And I don't care, you know. People can say, oh, you were scared, you were this, you were that. I was legitimately scared for a second there. Oh. It's gonna make a hell of a video, though.
We got some good angles and a lot of different shit.
Row Mountain and the hills have eyes in one day.
I'd still have to say Row Mountain was the biggest bitch I've ever had. In the dry, that's like not half as bad as that was.
Oh, I think Row Mountain would definitely be harder, but I wasn't as intimidated as I was here. I mean, Row Mountain, I got over everything pretty easily until I got to that one spot.
Even then, you just skipped it. You weren't like bellied out really bad.
And I did hit the plate, so that's what it's there for.
The only reason why I did not hit my belly on that was because I don't have a belly skin, so.
That's true. But see, you're a man of honor because you probably could have just skated up that with lockers.
Yeah, like I said, like, what's the fun if I have lockers and everybody else has a hard time? Like, if I'm having a hard time, I'm a good litmus test of, like, how bad it's going to be.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's exactly what it is. And I will say that the 35s, usually I'm like, what doesn't really make that big of a difference, but for stuff like this, it made a difference.
Oh, big time. You rolled over that ledge that nailed me and stopped me in my tracks last time I did.
Fucking sticks.
Now that I think about it, that's probably why my alignment's out, because I hit that ledge at an angle.
Yeah, that'll do it. Alignments are easy enough.
So most of these rocks in this section are actually bigger than Hampshire.
Bigger than what?
So most of these rocks from here to the end of the trail are actually bigger than they look. I can vouch for that. Yeah, we had a good old time coming out of here the other day. These are, like, this whole area is dip bangers. I whack my skids on most of them. They're not skids, my whatever, so my step things, whatever the fuck those are called. Rock sliders. Hello, I think out of everything I showed you that day, it sounded like this one was your favorite out of them all. Yeah, this one's awesome.
It's definitely a nerve-wracking one, for sure. Just that spot. Oh, the camera does not do this justice, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, height helps. Here, if I wasn't lifted, I would be fucked. It's hard to tell from the video view, but there are large rocks underneath all of those leaves. Also, you're at a very steep pitch facing downward while it's raining. All of these things together can make for a very interesting descent from the top of this hill. Oh my god, I didn't even think of that. Baby.
Oh, oddly enough, some of the guys were telling me there are like some hillbilly kids that you will see out here playing in the trees and stuff. And it's like just totally hurts you.
Hillbilly kids. Sounds like a band name. Somebody lived in here at one time. Why would there be rock walls and shit?
Just some sort of foundation up here on the left too.
Woohoo! Flat ground.
That doesn't last long.
Uh-oh. Dude, I was just teetering there.
Back section here. This is why I think Sean likes this one.
Did you see that, Sean? I was literally teetering.
Yep, I saw it. Actively teetering himself.
Dude, that's the shit I hate.
Enjoying the shit out of this. I think the rain just makes it that much more interesting. However, I'm a sick puppy and I've done this a million times, so the rain makes it different. So.
I probably would enjoy this more if it wasn't raining, but I know that it's something I have to do. Oh, it's not too much further.
Look how spooky the New Hampshire woods look like in the rain in the dark. With the mist in between the trees, it really looks like a horror film.
I keep thinking I'm going to hit rocks underneath me, and I just keep... But this is all very uneven and sketchy.
This shot here is probably the most disjustice any camera has ever done to any landscape photography. You really can't see that these rocks are tire-sized, enormous, and you're on a 6 to 9 degree roll the entire time. So it's
I
not
pulled a
very
Sean on
easy.
that one. I went around it. Well, that was a tire off the ground right there. I gotta get that disconnect. Can you imagine new brake pads? They get wet and they're still squeaking. It's like, son of a bitch.
Shit, I somehow bellied out on a rock.
Uh-oh. Do you need...
You mean you're stuck? I wasn't looking. I think I legitimately came down a ledge right onto a rock.
Damn.
This much in the front.
You think I could clear it?
Doesn't ask if everything is alright, asks if he can clear it. Always the thoughtful person.
Let me get Sean here. Oh! What's that?
At this point, it's pouring.
You're not hitting anything, I don't think.
He's spinning on this side.
Do it again? Well, I can't turn my wheel. Yeah, the rock's stuck in it.
That's what it is. It's the rock.
Might have to go forward before you can turn.
You're not going to hit, I don't think.
Oh, you're on a rock. That's what it was.
Hey, better it be a rock than a CV shaft.
That's what I thought it was at first.
Me too.
That's what I thought mine was too when it was making all that horrid noise over there.
Now slow, 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 like you said to me. Slow, slow, slow. Slow, slow, slow.
Why don't we go out that flat for this stupid rock is our problem?
Right? That rock.
You go straight. You're like way away from it. I don't know how
I just worry about how sideways you get. Because I'm a sicko.
A mountain?
Pretty much. Not as high as Cat Peak, but just gets up there.
This is friggin' fun. See what you mean by ridgy?
Yeah, I do too.